at 402 Barataria in Fort Walton Beach, and I just want to give Matt a walkthrough of this true piece of Southern charm.
I like the view already.
Yeah, isn't it beautiful? Walk into the front door here and I'll give you a little tour. Entryway, if you notice, the entryway is kind of oversized. There is room to put a lift if you needed an elevator.
You put an elevator in the entryway?
In the entryway, correct. Yes. Okay. All the doors are all solid oak, and you'll notice the fixtures, very nice fixtures. Mm-hmm. The home has been meticulously maintained.
These floors look almost new.
Yes, they do. There's never been any children in the home, so doesn't show much wear and tear, and the residents, as you can see, take very good care of their home.
Yeah, I like these parquet floors. You don't see this done very often anymore. It's super expensive to do in today's world.
Parquet floors throughout except the bedrooms, and that has new carpet in the bedrooms as well.
Where to?
Well, we're going to go in the den here. All the woodwork on the cabinets, all the trim work,
Yeah,
very nice.
Custom stuff.
Custom stuff, that's for sure.
And it looks like this is a pretty big space. You got the recessed lighting, and you know it seems like they've kind of updated the ceilings in this room at least. And is this a gas or a wood?
This is a wood-burning fireplace. When we walk outside, I'll show you. It's got an oversized chimney. That's because there's another surprise in the house in the master. All the ceilings are 10 foot, some are 11 foot, and some are 12 foot throughout the home.
And again, these are all solid oak cabinets, huh?
Yes.
And that's throughout the house, I guess, right?
It is. It is. The trim work and everything, all custom trim. I've noticed the lights in the cabinets there, all lit up.
A lot of space for your collection.
Space, for sure. And the closet space in this home, we won't go through the closets today, but the closet space is immense. Tons of closet space. Okay. We'll come down into the kitchen here. Show you one of my favorite features of the home. This right here is a processing station. So you just take and put it has a knife sharpener, it has a food processor. Just set this on there, and she showed me it works yesterday. He just set that on there, and it's got everything. Cheese shredder, vegetable shredder. You know, it's amazing.
This is an older kitchen, but you know, it was certainly high end for the time. You don't see this done anymore. It's kind of almost like an antique, but it's great that it still works.
I would love to have that in my bar. It'd be awesome.
And this is, you know, Jin Air is one of those lifetime sort of companies that, you know, while this looks a little bit dated, I mean, it could last another 20 years.
Yeah.
And I like that, you know, this is the kind where you can pull these cartridges out and replace them as you want.
Both of them.
And this looks like this is an induction.
It is. It's an induction.
So you're the chef in the group. Tell us how induction works versus just electric. Okay,
I just took out my range and put in an induction cooktop on my house because I've had it before, and it's the best. It works on magnetic, not electric heat. So where this coil gets hot from the electricity, this coil does not get hot until you set a pan on it. That's a high ferrous metal. Once you set that pan on there, the pan will get hot. The only thing that gets the cooktop hot is the heat from the pan.
Okay.
So when you take a really hot pan off of there, this of course is going to be hot, but you can touch it. It's not going to burn you.
Really?
It's not going to blister you.
It's good for kids. Why do you like to cook with induction versus, you know, gas or electric?
Yeah, well, it's much quicker. It's the quickest cooking appliance you can have. We run a cruise ship. Their fryers were even induction.
Really?
Oh yes, it's in Europe. It's big. Just hasn't really caught on really a lot here in the States, but it's amazing. It cools up, or it heats up much quicker and cools down much quicker. Because when you're taking the temperature down on the cooktop with the button, it's actually pulling the energy out of the pan. So it's kind of hard to explain. If I was
pretty good.
A physicist, I would explain that. But
yeah, and this is a downdraft.
Downdraft, correct.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but you told me that this house does have a gas option.
Yes, there's a gas option. There's a incoming gas line there that they plumbed a while ago, and so you could have gas here, and the pool heater is gas as well.
Right, and with the downdraft, you can almost just run the gas line right to here and redo the whole thing.
Correct.
And keep the downdraft to suck it all out.
That's what I did in my home as well.
Right.
Correct. So you're here looking at your friends instead of being maybe on a counter wall or something.
Right.
Cooking to the wall.
So you still have this great open concept like is popular now, and while the kitchen is somewhat dated, all the features are here to, one, be livable, but two, to make it make the changes that you want to make without having to do real cutting through.
Correct.
Cutting things out, right?
Yes.
So I like that.
Yeah.
Tell me about, I mean, the ceiling's so interesting.
This metal paneling ceiling, just to let you know, this part of the home was added on. The gentleman that lived here, Mr. Carter, he was a Delta Airlines pilot, the youngest pilot to make captain in Delta. And that was as of 2016. But he could do anything. And as you can see, they put this addition on here, and they had this this paneling left. He went up and got it and put it on there, and it really looks seamless. It looks original, if not better, honestly. So
you're saying this was added?
Correct. It used to be a door come out here to the outside patio.
Gotcha.
So they added this section on, and this.
Now these are all solid oak too, right? So
correct. The whole kitchen.
If you wanted to refinish these as keep it oak or change a different color or even paint it, still solid cabinets.
Correct.
Last forever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right.
So we'll come on out here. This added sunroom, bonus room. It's got its own heating and cooling system, and this is absolutely amazing.
Oh yeah, the view here is
great.
With all the glass across.
Yeah.
How they did the tongue and groove in here, I think that adds a real coastal flair, and you can tell they did a really good job. You know, between the seams are all lining up, and the trim has a perfect joint there.
Yes, he had this lumber all milled, and he installed it himself. And as you can see, Mr. Carter was a perfectionist. Flying international jets, you would be that way, right? Yeah. So just beautiful. The deck is only 2 years old. We'll go out and see that in a little bit here, but for the time being, we can step into the formal dining room.
I love the butler's doors here.
I know, on spring loaded.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see, the true southern charm of this home. It is absolutely beautiful.
Some cut glass, and still get a good view of the water. So waterfront dining here,
for sure.
Like it's in the everything in here is in immaculate condition.
Yeah, I love the glass work. It's great. Then we'll step down to here. This was originally the office, but when they built on, they also built onto the second story. I'll show you that here in a minute. So his office moved upstairs, and then this is a bonus room / could even be a bedroom.
It's just kind of an extra space that you can decide what to do with. But I love the lights and the windows and the water views. Super tall ceilings in here. It's got to be 13 feet in here.
Mm-hmm. Art studio, recording studio,
right.
Really limitless, honestly. Beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful. And this is 12-foot ceilings in here.
12 foot.
Yeah. We're on the 11-foot ceilings here in this part of the entryway and in the dining room. And then we'll head upstairs. Notice the oversized banisters.
Yeah, it's probably twice as thick as a normal one.
Yeah, as mine, so to speak. The home is so well built. The neighbors, when it was being built, they said it looked like there was a hotel going up because there's steel beams going through the ceiling. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And she has all the original plans, everything, even for the addition, everything for it. So now we can continue down the hallway here.
So I see a couple of bedrooms here.
Yes, this would be the third bedroom.
And there's a bath. Looks like there's a bathroom with each bedroom too.
There is a full bath here. for this one, and then this one has a full bath.
Now these bedrooms,
off the bedroom.
All the bedrooms are on the water here.
Correct. She refers to this as the front of her house.
Right. Right.
So,
well, you know what I like about this house and houses that are set up with this orientation is you face south. So in the summertime, you get the sea breeze and the sun's a little bit above you, so it's not quite as hot. And in the wintertime, the sun is behind you, so it's heating up this side of the house, and the north side of the house where the cold wind is getting blocked. So you can still enjoy all your time out in the backyard and have a lot more year-round use of your house with this orientation.
That's right. Year-round beauty out there, that's for sure.
And there, you know, you're on a little cove, so it's super protected. I like it.
It is awesome. So then we'll head down to the master here. Just love the feel of this.
Yeah,
massive,
very stately
stairway. Correct.
Stately feel.
Speaking of stately,
wow, this place.
Look at this.
This is an enormous space.
This is the master, and as I was saying, there's another fireplace. Both wood-burning fireplaces. They have circulating fans on them as well for the heat, to circulate the heat. And that is the only north-facing window in the home. So everything else is just focused on the front of the house, I should say, facing south. And this was Mr. Carter's office. They built this on.
Yeah, beautiful bay window.
Oh, yes.
A lot of space in here.
A lot of light coming in, for sure.
I'm looking right down the bayou. It's beautiful.
Yep. And then, as you can see, the master bath.
Man, this is as big as the master.
I know, right? It's amazing. So, oversized tub, especially whirlpool tub.
Yeah, and so this is, you know, certainly not original.
Correct.
So it's been updated since then. It's got really nice cabinets. You know, these are cultured marble countertops, but everything in here could be easily just swap out a few things and you could make it look as updated or change the look really quick without huge expense.
That's right.
Just a little bit of paint and some changes to your preference, and I think you can make it really nice.
Yeah, key thing is if you had younger kids or something, it's move-in ready. It is.
And I'm not going to open up the closet doors here, but I believe there's a huge closet.
Huge walk-in master closet that also walks into the bedroom on the other side as well.
So you can get to it from here or the master.
Yes.
That's very nice.
A jewelry shelf and
custom cabinetry
and a cabinet in there for jewelry and shoes. This master is just spectacular.
Oh yeah. All right, Brad.
Okay.
I've seen this. This house is really nice. I love it. But there's a really unique thing about it that I want you to show me.
The laundry chute?
Yeah.
I figured. We walked right by, but it's got a laundry chute. We'll take a quick peek at it. I think it's really cool. But we will head downstairs and look at one of the really, really nice features of the home. We have a bonus room.
Yeah, this is cool. This is unique.
This is a very special bonus room. Beautiful pool. The liner is only 2 to 3 years old. And they put a ventilation system in here a few years back by Four Seasons Heating and Air. And the fans are up here, and the louvers are over there. And when you turn the fans on, the louvers open up automatically. And it's amazing what it does for the airflow in here.
Yeah, when she turned it on, it felt like there was a sea breeze rolling through here. It's really nice. And then I believe it's on a humidistat, right?
A humidistat right here on the wall. You set it, and it kind of it'll keep the moisture, the air, the fans will run automatically, and the louvers come on automatically. It'll keep the moisture at a set temperature in here. So really, really nice system. Very well done.
Yeah,
very well done.
How deep is this pool? 8 foot. Yeah, it's a deep indoor pool here.
Obviously, the kids could have a great time in here. A little shower over there for when they get out. It's green. It's plumbed right there for training. And then he used it, Mr. Carter used it for workouts. He swam a lot, so that's what the main purpose for him was. But obviously the kids would love it too. Grandkids, whatever.
You don't see too many indoor pools in this area. You know, this is just so unique that it's kind of its own little house out here. It feels like.
Correct.
Like I like all the skylights.
Especially when you can keep it tempered and the humidity right. It's beautiful. And the pool equipment, the heater and the filter, everything, the pump is all relatively new within the last year or two. So
yeah, you could do a lot with this space. There's just so much.
Yep.
The pool is cool, and there's so much space to do things out here.
Amazing. So we're standing out here next to the front door of the home. And as you can see, this massive fireplace that I mentioned, it's double wide for the two fireplaces. It is amazing. I'm trying to talk her into letting me climb it, but she's not really hearing it right now. So it's so cool.
It reminds me of those old houses in the Carolinas or North Georgia where they had the huge stacked stone fireplaces.
Right.
And that's all that's left of them after 200 years is these massive fireplaces.
And that's going to be here for the next 200 years, I think, as well. So.
It looks like it.
So we're out here on the back deck, looking out at the beautiful water view. The deck is 2 years old, and she's having it resealed right now as we speak, as a matter of fact. So we're going to go on down to the dock here. You'll notice the home is at 16+ feet elevation.
Yeah, it's really high up. And I like the old school oak trees. And when we drove in here, there was like a tunnel of oak trees. I thought that was really neat too.
A lot of southern charm. Coming out here on the dock. So she put in a Navy seawall 2 years ago. As you can see, this seawall is going to be here for the next 100 or so years. Very well built Dan's Marine seawall.
Describe what a Navy seawall is.
Okay, if you'll notice over here on this home, that seawall, it's the seawall itself. Well, this one, they put more runners along there and put pilings every 4 feet.
Essentially, there's a bracing in front of the actual seawall, which is still tied back into the dirt.
Correct.
So you have the tiebacks that run back into the dirt, hold it in place, and then they put an additional bracing on front of it for longevity.
Right. Yeah, it's going to be here a long time. And this part of the dock was done.
This has all just been redone too, right?
Yeah, 2 years. Yeah.
So 2 years, new seawall, backfill.
Yeah. And then this was done along with that as well. It's in the process of being sealed. And then from here back, you'll notice the new wood. That was just completed this morning. They put a new ladder on as well. And then this boat lift, 16,000-pound boat lift, is just a year old.
So, just as an example, 16,000 pounds. What kind of boat do you think that gets you?
Well, a 32-foot, pretty much at least. Mr. Carter had a 32-foot fishing boat on here, and there's going to be another one on there soon. So, someone will put a boat on there. Very nice boat lift. It's not covered, but that doesn't limit you like my boat dock limits my boat that I can put in there.
Right.
This doesn't limit that.
Right. You can put a cover on it.
Yeah, if you wanted. Yep, that's right.